Hello. Okay, so this is a Black Friday haul video. Now, this doesn't even include like things that I picked up in like November from like Black Friday from Sephora and Ulta. There's a lot of makeup in here, but there's also like fashion-y things. So I don't even know, am I getting cut off? Should I like sit lower? When I sit lower, I have like really bad posture and it looks really bad. So like I like being higher up, so I'm like, I sit taller so I don't like get like a double neck and stuff. Okay, so Black Friday haul. And okay, first we'll talk about one item that was not Black Friday that I picked up maybe in October, but I haven't shared it with you and I didn't know where to put it, so we'll put it here. So this is a purse and it's by the brand Elena Ghisellini is my guess on how to pronounce it. And it's called the Angel Translucent Bag or Ghost, one of those words. Anyway, it looks like this. And I love it. So this was like a two birds one stone thing for me. So I really wanted, I should probably remove this tag. I wanted to buy a light colored purse, but I also wear so much black that buying a light colored purse just completely defeats the purpose. I would never be able to keep it clean. And I also wanted more of like a satchel structured bag. Like I'm really considering a Givenchy mini Antigona. If any of you guys have it, and you're around my size, I'm like 5'1". I'm just like, I really love the shape of that bag, but I feel like it's the most beautiful in a small, and in the mini size, it looks a little congested in the label area. Anyway, let me know. So this bag, it's by that brand, and it just everything about it is so beautiful to me. I probably could remove these things. They give off like a bit of like a ninja kimono-y vibe to the purse, but you can easily remove them. The construction is so beautiful. However, because of the colors I wear, I feel like this is going to be something I'm going to be wearing in the summer. So when it cools, or when it gets warmer, I'll be able to pull this purse out. But the construction is insanely well made. It's so thick. The bottom, like the feet are more similar to the Antigona, where there's no like, they're not metal. It's beautiful. I didn't know it was gonna be so good. So this whole area you can remove. So if you want to truly be like a very like clear bag, you can. And then in the back, there's like another leather piece. Does it come out? Oh, it does. So you have like a snap pocket over here if you wanted. So it has a really great strap. It's like a thicker strap. I hate when purses don't have thick straps. I feel like the purse moves around more. It's also like heavier to carry and like more strain on your whatever, your neck or what. Like the Saint Laurent bags, I always love them because I love that YSL logo, but their like shoulder straps, like crossbody straps, are so thin. It just like, ugh, I don't know. Anyway, I really love this. I got it off of Saks. It was like on a promotion. I mean, do I even have to say that? Am I ever gonna buy anything not on promotion? But I'm very excited to use it. They have this in so many different colors. They also have it in like full leather. They have ones that are like, I was gonna say embezzled or bedazzled, studded, that are studded. But this is the one I went for because I'm like, this like ticks a lot of boxes for me as far as bags go. And I think it does look better without this. I don't know. Let me know. So off of the website Bioessence, for Black Friday, they were doing 20% off. They actually do 20% off quite often. And my first purchase off of that website was a Sophie Hume, I can't pronounce her last name, duffel bag. I don't know if I've showed it to you. It's been in vlogs, but I haven't specifically called it out. Anyway, I saw this scarf. I don't know, maybe I'm just really into Saint Laurent accessories, but I picked up like a pin before, but this is like their scarf. So apparently it's like 100% silk, but it feels unlike any kind of silk I've felt before. It's so amazing feeling. You have a little bit of fringe. The animal print on it is so beautiful. It feels amazing. And of course you have to look for like a little logo, right? So let me find it. This makes it seem like I care a lot about logos, but I don't. I just really love the YSL logo. It's like really beautiful to me. I don't know if any other brand does that for me. Okay, so it's like kind of a little bit throughout the scarf, but It's in multiple places, but there's like the little YSL in there. It's just really, really, like a really great piece. And I am not someone that would spend on a scarf, but for this like material and the fact that I wear either a black scarf or like an animal print scarf, this is gorgeous. And the other kind of high-end item I picked up is a bag. It's from this brand. Oh, it's called Aspinal of London. So they came out with a bag last year that had a lion's head, but it was like a clear bag. And I really wanted that bag, and I just kept going like hemming and hawing, whatever. It was like $1,000 or something for that bag. I was like, I'm not paying $1,000 for a acrylic bag with a lion's head, because it's like the idea of clear bags is always beautiful until you put stuff in a clear bag and you realize you really want it to not be clear, right? Okay, so this is, oh, I can't remember the name of this, Lansdowne. So this comes in various colors, but I got it in a black and wine combination, and it has a lion's head. It is such a beautiful purse. It has a very thick strap, always very important, gold detail. This is the side. So if you buy directly from the Aspinal of London site, they were running a Black Friday and was also 20% off, but you had to pay like import duties, and it was just so stupid. But there was a website called Orchard Mile, same promotion, but because it's either US based or they don't charge you the import, then you can get it, and it's an actual 20% off. Okay, so let me show you. So the bag has like a tab, and then it has like a little closure like right here. So you like hold this part in and this thing comes out. So it looks like a small bag, but it expands so much. And you guys know me. If it's like over 10 inches in width, I'm not doing it. It's just, oof, I love it. It's like so bougie, but the lion's head makes it a little less like stuffy. It's just a beautiful bag. I haven't carried it because I've been like keeping it in my pile to share with you of things, but they have it in all black, and obviously I considered that, but I'm like, no, let me get something a little different. Okay, so that is like all the kind of fashiony things. So onto like just fun things. Urban Outfitters was doing a sale, and I got this like lucky cat mug. For someone that's like a dog person, not that I don't like cats, but I have a dog and I've always had dogs. I have so many cat things. Like I'm also so into Hello Kitty and like Lucky Cats. You guys saw like the Lucky Cat in like the little eBay video, the little light up one. But this is a mug, so adorable. I don't know if this mug I'll actually use as a mug. I might use it to put something in, but super cute. And then this I had my eye on for a while on the website, but I just didn't get it. And finally it went down to like $9. And it's just this tumbler, like beverage holder, but it's all like marbleized. And I thought it was gonna be like cheapy. That's why I kind of hesitated, but it's so nice. It's like, if we were still allowed to use straws, you could keep straws in it and keep it in like your car, but I don't know. Like what could I store in here? Because I don't know if I want to store a beverage. I mean, I guess I could. It's just really, really cute. Beautiful. Okay, in a recent vlog, I talked to you guys about Biossance, the oil, the Squalane. And then in that same video, I think it was like that was Black Friday weekend. So it was, the bottle that is originally $58 was on sale for $19. And I linked it, and I don't know guys, the description box has a lot of stuff in it. But anyway, so I bought 4 bottles because $19 a bottle for something that's usually $58. I'm like, come on. So I have 3 of them here, but that's just because I already opened one. So this is one of those oils that not only is it good on your face, it really works well on your body. And then I realized they sell a kit with this in it for your body, and I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense. But it's so good for your body also. Because in the winter, it's like, in the summer, I can lotion like twice a week and be like so good to go. But in the winter, it's like you put clothes on and then your lotion's gone. It's just like done. So the reason I got 4 bottles is because I wanted to get free shipping. A, B, if you spent like $75, they give you this like huge kit. And I didn't realize how big it was until I got it. So they give you the brush. I think they sell a kit with the brush and the oil also. So getting the brush for free is nice. You get the Squalane and Micro Nutrient Mist. I have this in the full size. It's like one of the first items I purchased from the brand. and I like using it like before makeup, but the mist is so good. So I'm really excited to have like a mini one. You get tons of like, I haven't even gone through this yet, obviously. A squalane and antioxidant cleansing cloth, a facial like mask. You get peptide eye gel, which I've used, and it's not very moisturizing on me. Then you get the antioxidant cleansing oil. I am not big on cleansing oils, so we'll see if I use that. The reparative cream with squalane also. I will definitely try that. Another mini of the oil. Oh, and then a mini of the vitamin C rose oil, also with squalane. I think this is the first thing I tried from them, like years ago, in like a little like trial size. So it's nice to have that again. Their retinol. I have tried their retinol before, and I didn't see any benefits, but I didn't see any like not benefits, you know what I mean? And then this is the squalane gel. And then, oh my God. Oh my God. I don't even know how many are in here, but it's their cleansing cloths also with squalane. Oh my God. That is crazy. Like there might be 30 in here, guys. I don't know. And you get this bag, which I probably won't use, but dang. Okay, we'll do this. So if you are signed up to the, I think it's, oh, Friends Beauty, Friends. So they did a promotion. It was like sometime in November, and it was 25% off. So you already get 10% off for being a member. So they were adding like the whole code would give you 25% off anything, your whole purchase. So I don't know, I never really buy anything from there. I used to get some Viseart from there, but there's not many brands that I'm into that they sell. But they did have the Melt Cosmetics eyeshadow palettes on there. So I've been seeing these for a long time on Instagram and on YouTube, and people were very obsessed with this like Gemini palette. It is really, really beautiful. Like, I think it's gorgeous. And they had these in stock, and I was like, are you serious? And I can get them 25% off and free shipping. This is the 27 palette. Also really, really beautiful. Guys, I've been buying palettes like tons lately because there's just so many. There's going to be a huge clear out for makeup in maybe on Poshmark or something. I don't know which website to use, but I got both for 25% off and free shipping. And I believe these are just really hard to find. So I'm like, oh, let me just get them. And if I don't like them, I can blog sell them. But like, I do like them. They're fantastic. The packaging, I don't even have their boxes. I'm keeping the boxes though, but like their packaging for their boxes is so beautiful. And then the palettes themselves are beautiful. Cover Effects was doing something. So this kit came out for the holidays, and it has like the drops. You have some of the glitter ones and some of their regular ones. And I had bought a kit from Sephora that had tons of like different highlighters that you can try, and the only thing I liked in that kit was one of their Cover Effects drops. So basically, I think this ended up being like $21 or something, and the original price was $42. So I love this, and these swatched are like insane. And then I also got the Cover Effects little mini in the shade Moonlight. It's in this really beautiful rose gold packaging. Super adorable, like, and it's so beautiful. You know how people always talk about Becca highlighters? I feel like overall, I love all the Cover Effects glow things way more than I like the Becca ones. There's that. Oh, the Cover Effects, the Power Play Concealer, I also got that. I don't have it to show you, but I got N Medium 1, and I have it on my under eyes right now. It is so good. Also, did you know that if you buy off the Cover Effects website for any kind of like foundation or concealer, you can send it back to exchange for a different color if it's like not right? I thought that was like an amazing policy. Okay, and then on top of it, if you made a purchase, they gave you a full size of the custom enhancer drops, and this one's in the shade Celestial. And it's great because this is like one of the most like easier to wear shades. There's like a gold and a pink. This is like more of a cool toned. Actually, it's more of a neutral. Let me see. I'm like, these things are $42. Did I say that? I'm like, when they were giving this away for free, I'm like, I'm into that. So here's like a poorly done swatch, but it's very easy to wear. Just mixing this with lotion or something. I mean, these straight on the face are stunning. I actually first bought the Makeup Revolution ones, and I bought like champagne or something. I thought it was so beautiful on the face. I'm like, okay, might as well just try out the original. So they're great. They're all great. Okay, next we'll do Natasha Denona. Guys, this has been the year of Natasha Denona and Pat McGrath. I have bought so many of their products this year. It's just crazy. I haven't even had time to like share them with you, but like all of them have been purchased in like October onwards. I feel like it's like October hit, and then I just became really into makeup. Like all year I've just been picking up like random things, but like October hit and it was just like. So this is the Natasha Denona Super Glow. I originally bought the light medium one, or not like, so shades 1, 2, and 3. So I picked up 2 in the VIB sale. And then I really wanted to get 3 because 3 is this gold. I have that like 6-pan palette, and the highlighter in there is very yellow and really beautiful. So this kind of yellow highlighter is not for everyone. It's like right here. Is it showing up? So that's a swatch of the highlighter. It looks so yellow in the pan, but on the skin, if you are warm toned, I would not recommend this if you are cool toned. If you're warm toned, grab this like light yellowy shade. It's so beautiful. Or Black Friday through Cyber Monday, she was doing different promotions. So different items would be like 20% off, 30% off, 40% off. I also picked up the Face Glow Cream Shimmer. I got shade 1. And this doesn't look very light, does it? It looks kind of like a tan shade, but it's not gonna show up on my skin. But this is something, again, I'll probably use it. It looks more natural. It doesn't have that like shimmer that the powder has, but it's really beautiful. You're really not gonna see it. We might have to do like a cream highlighter video. Ugh, I don't even love a cream highlighter. I picked up the Body Glow in Light. I had tried out the Charlotte Tilbury one, and that one was really beautiful, but it is not worth that price. Like it's not worth that price. But this one is like a little more subtle. So again, I'm just like really excited to try these things. I'm just getting them in preparation for when it gets warmer. I'm like so pale right now. Oh my God, look. God, okay. And then I got the Natasha Denona Blackest Black eyeshadow. This is really good. I've had like this on my wish list for a while on like Sephora's site. But I was just like, no, I'm not gonna pay $29 for a shadow. But like when you're gonna do, I'm like so worried I'm gonna get it on my white couch. You're gonna give me a promotion on it. I'm for it. So it's really good. KKW Beauty. So I tend to stay away from, I'm not saying the Kardashians, but I mean like I tend to stay away from brands that I can't see in store or that I can't return. Just stuff like that. If you're like an Instagram brand or you're like a social media brand where like you don't have a return policy or a bad return policy, I'm probably just gonna stay away from you because I don't want to deal with that. Like if I don't like your product, I do want my money back. But everyone was talking about these concealers so positively, the concealers as well as her powder for the under eyes. So I got shades 5 and 6 and they are good. Like I actually really like these concealers. The packaging is really like very now. It's very social media friendly. Do you guys hear him moaning? Sumo is moaning. Okay, I don't know. I wasn't filming, but then I also felt like my battery died. Both things happened at once. Okay, so the concealers, did we finish talking about this? Whatever, we're gonna repeat ourselves. I got 5 and 6. I like the shade range. Number 5 I can use on my under eyes, and number 6 I can use on my face. At this point I'm kind of either or. I can use both, but I like the formula a lot. I don't know if I'm obsessed with the formula. I think if you have, what do you call it? How do I explain this? I feel like, because I always will test concealers as foundation too, because I feel like when you wear a concealer as a foundation, you can really tell the staying power. So I noticed that as a foundation, it didn't really stay. But then I also didn't set it because it's been winter lately and I haven't been really setting my foundation. So I could probably and should probably try it setting, but as a concealer for like just spot concealing around the face, I do like it. I also picked up an eyeshadow palette. I think I got Classic Blossom. I thought I was gonna get Cherry Blossom. Is there like a more than one blossom palette? I don't know. I am not very familiar with her line. But it seems like most of her products are very like highly rated. Like people really like them. Oh my God, my one thigh hurts. Just one of them from sitting. It's like a weird angle on this couch. Okay, so these are the shades. I love this palette. I would say this is an excellent combination of the new Huda Beauty palette, the new Nude, and the Naked Cherry from Urban Decay. If you're considering either of those and you're kind of like, I want both, I think if you pick this up, you can create all the looks that you want. Like outside of the like, those kind of like super glittery, like textured ones from Huda Beauty, which honestly, I love that palette, but the four like fancier shades, I think they look very similar. So I'm kind of like, whatever, we can talk about that when I do like my Sephora haul for you guys. This is awesome. I think, again, Huda and the Naked Cherry, just get this. Also, what I've noticed, like she's added a lot of weight to this palette to make it feel more expensive, which is smart. Because it feels heavier than a lot of other palettes. But then they have to pay more for shipping. Whatever, I don't know, thinking out loud. All right, next. So this was sometime again in November. The Juvia's Place website was doing a sale. Also, these are on Ulta now, which is so exciting. So I picked up the Warrior 1 and Warrior 2. I've talked about these eyeshadows before, so there's not much to say, but okay, so this is Warrior 1. I love it. I love this shade right here. And then this is Warrior 2, which is all mattes. Just beautiful, stunning combinations. I honestly think that their formula has improved because, I mean, I don't know if it's changed or if I haven't touched a palette in a long time from them, but I feel like this formula is even better than what they had like 2 years ago. I mean, just, I really think that. And then I also got the 2 blush palettes because I think it was like 45% off the site and you can also use a code. So it's just like amazing. So this was like a kit, like both of the blushes. Now you guys know I don't wear blush. But these colors as eyeshadows, just like, oh, really, I was just very into it. So this is volume 1, and this one is volume 2. So in this one, this shade right here is just like so beautiful. It's like this like light gold with like a purpley shift. It's just, oh, love it. And this as like a bronzer, also so pretty. And for the price, like these had to be like $8, $7 or $8, just the pricing was amazing. Lastly, for makeup things, guys. So you know, I mentioned Selfridges Global earlier in the video. Basically, you pay $55 a year and it's free shipping, free returns. You get your items in like 2 days. It ships from the UK. Like, it's awesome. And so many of the sites, or so many of the products, either because of the import difference or because of just like currency fluctuations or just because they sell it cheaper there, just the pricing is so good. If you are into brands like Charlotte Tilbury, Tom Ford, YSL Beauty, those brands are at least like, so many things will be like 30 to 40% less, and it doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know why, or they're at least 10 to 20%. But during Black Friday, they say they don't do Black Friday, but they do a 10% off beauty and then 20% off the entire website from Black Friday through Cyber Monday. So I had time to pick up some things. Oh crap. Okay, well, I'm not moving because like my camera is like very focused on me right now. I'm not about to like mess that up. So I bought a whole bunch of stuff and I love all of it. So first of all, we'll talk about Charlotte Tilbury. The Flawless Filter, I have shades 3 and 4. These run for what, $44 here in the US. On Selfridges, they're like $32, and then they were doing that sale, so like, even more exciting. Also, no taxes, no import tax, so it's like $32 with the 10% off, makes it like a really great price. So yes, I have shades 3 and 4. 3 I can use as a highlight. I have it on today. It's so beautiful. You can also mix it in with your foundations. And then I got shade 4 because shade 4 is like my exact like skin tone shade. So I'm trying to see if I want to use this as just foundation. It might be too glowy, we will see, but nonetheless, I want to have the two colors. It's just such a good product. And I find the reviews to be very like, people either really love it or people hate it. And the difference is that the people who love it have dry skin and the people who don't love it have oily skin. That's the, like, really when I watch reviews, that's like the main difference. Because it is so glowy and it's so beautiful, and when it mixes with your foundations, it just, oh, it's stunning. This is an empty box, but it is the Mer Powder Brush. Here, I don't know, how much is that brush? 90, 80? On the Selfridges site, it's 63. Do the math, you get a discount, you're getting it. And it is really lovely. Like, I really, really do like it. It applies powder in such a way that's like, it's like patting it on with a puff, but it's a brush. It's awesome. I'm sorry, I don't have that to show you. It's like on my vanity right now. Okay, the Dior Backstage Contour Palette. I saw a lot of people talking about this. And again, here it's like what, 40 some dollars. On the Selfridges site, it's like 37 something. I really like it. It is really great. I feel like if you like Tom Ford Coco Mirage, like as an eyeshadow palette, you might also really like this. This can do for you what that does. My mom really loves that eyeshadow palette, and she's completely like exhausted the top two shades. I might pick this up for her and have her try it out. But it's great because you can use kind of these three shades as your contour slash bronzer. You can probably sculpt your whole face and do your eyeshadow with this palette. The powders are just really, really good. I got 2 bottles of the double serum from Clarins because this is what I use. I've been using this for so long. I'm like my 4th or 5th bottle right now. Every time, I say this like I've been doing this for like a decade, but like in the 2 or 3 years that I've been doing Selfridges Global, every time they do this sale around the holidays, the big bottle of the serum sells out like immediately. I don't even have a chance because I think because of the time difference, I don't get to the sale before like when it launches. I am not someone that stays up for sales. As much as I love makeup, and even in like my most obsessive time periods, I've never been someone that stays up for launches or sales or pre-sales. If I don't get it, I don't get it. It's just whatever. So these are the smaller bottles. They're the 30 milliliter. But I just love this. This is like just, well, this is an empty bottle. I had to like replace it and have like the new bottle in my bathroom, but it's just so good. You can use it as like your daily moisturizer, and that's how I use it. Okay, more Charlotte Tilbury. I got a backup of the Lip Cheat in Iconic Nude. Again, how much are they here? 22, 23. On the Selfridges site, I think it was like, it's like 15 or 17. Like something just like, it's just enough where you're like, I'm just gonna get it from there, right? And then I have the Magic Away Liquid Concealer. This is the most hyped concealer, I think, of this year for me. There's a lot of concealers that came out this year, but this is the one I was like the most looking forward to. It's awesome. And a lot of people say it's similar to the one that was discontinued from Tom Ford, which I never tried. But Charlotte Tilbury was his like global beauty director for his brand. I don't know if she still is, but she was when his beauty brand first launched, and that's why there's a lot of similar products, and also that's why like the vibe is similar. Like the packaging might be different, but the vibe of the brands is similar. His is more like masculine with like, you know, the darker packaging, and hers is like a bit more feminine with the rose gold, but a lot of the I feel like the tones, the formulas have kind of the same vibe. So this is awesome. I have shade 6. I have seen that most people with my skin tone are buying shade 4 because, you know, for the under eyes. But I want it to match exactly. I don't want it to even be like a shade lighter. Maybe like half a shade lighter, I don't mind, but like I don't want a shade lighter. I want everything to be like cohesive, one color. I don't want lighter anything. It just like sits on top of your skin so much more differently. Is that extreme and like incorrect grammar? It just sits on your skin and your under eyes so much differently than other concealers. And in the sense that it actually like sits on top. It never goes into your lines. I mean, everyone has lines, you're gonna see them. Ignore that. There's nothing we can do about that. But it's kind of like it floats like a second skin. Like if you were to like place something, like something you can peel and unpeel. I don't know how to explain it, but like it's it's a totally different formula, different texture, different. When I first applied it, I thought it was gonna be like really thick, but then it like blends out and it sits on your skin and it's like beautiful. More Charlotte Tilbury. I've been wanting to get this, but I didn't want to get it here because it's expensive, and it was just much less expensive there. But the Bar of Gold palette, back in the day when the Bar of Gold first released, I did get it, and wasn't like, maybe like my preferences for highlighter was different, but now, I mean, I love it. Back then I was kind of like, I don't know. Also, the fact that it came in cardboard packaging probably threw me off too. It just immediately creates a different vibe. But this is beautiful, and I'm like, okay, is this gonna be too dark? But no. In the summer, I could totally use it as a highlighter. I am someone that doesn't mind using something that's not, oh, I'm losing my voice, that's not super light. I don't need the highlighter to like blow out, you know, like to be so contrasting. I'm perfectly happy for it to kind of like match my skin tone or like match my bronzer, but just be very like glowy. And that's what the darkest color would do for me. And then of course the other two are just beautiful and look great. Okay, lastly, this is like such a cool thing. I'm like so into it. So all of that makeup I was keeping in this thing. So it's called, I don't know, it's called their duffel, but it's by the brand My Kit Co. So this is what it is. Ooh, okay. So it's canvas, top and bottom, so it's like waterproof. And then, you know, you can cinch the top, okay? And then you can, like, you know, roll the top down. This is like the worst demo ever. Okay, so the inside looks like this. It's all plastic. Can we see this? And then there's like pockets on the perimeter. So like I can take this like flawless filter and like, ugh. Hold on. Again, worst demo ever. And dinosaur hands. Okay, so you can like place that in there. Okay, and then we'll take another flawless filter and put it in there. And let me take like Clarins double serum and place it in there. Allow for the products to like sit in there like so perfectly. So there's 6 pockets, so you can put like skincare, brushes, concealer, anything like that in there. And then you can take like your palettes and pop them in the center. I mean, seriously, when I saw this, I was like, I want this. It was like 20 bucks. And then when you're traveling, you can put everything in here, like depending on how heavy you travel. Like for me, I could use this for makeup or skincare, or on like a short weekend for both. And then you just kind of, I mean, seriously, like how great is that? And then you can just put it on your countertop. Like this is so great. Now this brand, for a while I only saw on the Selfridges website, and it might be on other sites in the UK, but Beautylish has started selling My Kit Co, and they have their brushes. Granted, yes, it's a little more expensive, but it is available in the US now. Now I don't know if this specific duffel is, but hopefully it will come soon, because this is genius and I love it, and I love the price, and I just love the whole concept of it. It's like we all have thought about it before, but none of us were like, oh, someone should just make this. Well, someone did, and it's awesome. Okay, how long is this video right now? My hair is flat. I'm pretty sure I have a ring around my mouth. Okay, so there's like way more items I can talk about, but I feel like this video is like so long already, so we're just gonna stop it, because also I feel like my posture is like falling, because I'm sitting, like my feet aren't touching the ground. I'm sitting up kind of high, but it's like also like not balanced cushions. Okay, anyway, so that is the majority of what I picked up during the Black Friday sales. I hope you enjoyed this video. Everything will be linked below if I can find a link for it. For the things that are like at Selfridges, obviously if you aren't in the UK, or if you don't have Selfridges Global, it's not worth it to get it, because okay, Selfridges shipping without Selfridges Global is $30 per shipment. So if you're gonna make more than one purchase, or you shop those brands more often, it is absolutely worth it to pay the $55 for the shipping and the returns, and it's just so worth it. This is my it's my third year. It's my third year doing Selfridges Global, and I still think it's absolutely worth it. Okay, so yes, that was the majority of my Black Friday haul. I have like videos for Sephora coming up and Ulta. If they're already up, I'll link them below. I don't know in what order I'm gonna be uploading these, but I will talk to you soon. Bye. I'm so awkward. Why?